All right, what's good, fam? So we got a topic today. In light of this undisputed match we had yesterday with Clarissa Shields, it brought my attention to a source that was dropped on my timeline. I'm gonna share it with y'all today, and we're talking about undisputed at the super welterweight division. One of the newly crowned champs, his name is Brian Castano, and he was successful versus Patrick Teixeira and took his WBO strap from him. And now he is in line to face none other than Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo, we know he's on some big champ shit. He's been dominating, and he's got the majority of the belts. He's got 3 belts. But this is a guy I've had my eye on, especially in the Laura fight, the Arizlandi Laura fight, where I felt he pulled that win out. I honestly felt he won that fight. But nevertheless, they made it a draw. He moved on, put himself in position to face Patrick Teixeira, where recently he was successful, and he could become one of the few Argentinians that have become undisputed champion. And I had to do some research on this because I believe there was only one. But I'm gonna get to this article. I'm gonna share it with y'all today, and it's going to get into Brian Castano's plans at 154 and to kind of introduce him to the boxing world for the ones that don't know him. So bear with me. Get all of this together. Matter of fact, while I'm getting all of this set up, if you like the channel, you like what's going on, and you want to support, you can do that through the Cash App link, hashtag BH Promotions. And all the support is much appreciated. So we're going to get this source pulled up here. We don't need the audio for this. So Castano eyeing undisputed title fight against Jermell. WBO junior middleweight title now in his possession. He has his eyes set on becoming an undisputed champion at 154 pounds. Says he kept his perfect record intact by scoring a one-sided victory over Patrick Teixeira in their co-main event title on DAZN. He fought at a high pace, used relentless pressure to get the better of Teixeira. Quote, he says, "This is my time. I'm very happy for this fight. For me, this is very, very strong. Patrick Teixeira is a good fighter, very strong. I know that this is very difficult for me. This is the fight, the world title. It's a dream." Says moving forward, Castano will have no shortage of options to choose from as the 154-pound division is stacked with big names and high-level talent. There was one name that tops the 31-year-old's wish list, though. Of course, that will be 3-belt champion Jermell Charlo, the consensus #1 ranked fighter in the division. Charlo, he's a great fighter, says Castano. My next fight, I want to fight him. I'm waiting for this fight. I'm ready. I win this night, I'm the world champion again, and I'm waiting for the opportunity, So I will end it there as far as sharing that. And just to let y'all know that based on what Castano was saying, he's on some big champ shit. He wants to become undisputed champion, the Argentinian Brian Castano. And once again, like I said, I wanted to see, like, well, damn, has the Argentinian been undisputed before? So I came across this guy here. His name is Carlos Shotgun Monzon out of Argentina. And apparently he was a bad motherfucker. Okay. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you how bad he was. I'm going to show you how bad Carlos Shotgun Monzon was. Let's see. Says born 1942, August 1942, and he passed January 8th, 1995. Nicknamed Escopeta, which is shotgun in Spanish, Argentine professional boxer who held the undisputed world middleweight championship for 7 years. He successfully defended his title 14 times against 11 different fighters and is widely regarded as not only one of the best middleweights in history, but also one of the greatest boxers of all time, pound for pound. Known for his speed, punching power, and relentless work rate, Monzon ended his career with a record of 87-3-9 with 59 KOs. Each one of his losses were early in his career and were avenged. Inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, he was chosen by the Ring magazine in 2002 as the 11th greatest fighter of the last 80 years and voted him as the best middleweight title holder of the last 50 years in 2011. As of 2018, Monzon holds the second longest unified championship reign in middleweight history at 9 consecutive defenses. Argentinian. Says he was, however, accused of many times of domestic violence by his 2 wives and many mistresses, charged with killing his wife, Alicia Muniz, in 1988. The former champion was sentenced to 11 years in jail. He died in 1995, car crash during a weekend. All right, stop there. So that was a little brief background on Carlos Shotgun Monzon, an Argentinian who reached undisputed middleweight champion and defended it, says 9 times, and all his losses were avenged. The 3 losses were avenged. So he was a bad man. So I was a casual to this one. I slept on this one. But his total record was, out of 100 fights, 87 wins, 59 knockouts, 3 losses, in which all were avenged, and 9 draws. 1 no contest. So, will Brian Castano be the next Argentinian to make history? That's the question. Repping Argentina. Will he be the next one? But I'll tell you, I seen this guy fight. I seen him fight. Let me show y'all a little bit of him. Show you a little bit of them. Give me 1 second. One second as I get that prepared. Because you might have missed his last fight, but you know, the boy get down. He really do. You see him? He not tall. He like 5'7". He apply a lot of pressure. Southpaw stance. You see, he's fighting a taller guy. And Teixeira, you know, he's countering good. A lot of volume. Little high guard, kind of leads in with his head. You got to be careful coming in on Jermell, though. You know, the last time we seen a guy come in like that and went to sleep, Erickson Lubin. Shout out to Lubin, but he's very intelligent coming in. Look at that. Yeah, he was in it. He went orthodox. Look, I think he's switching. Yeah, he putting in work. He can't get hit with nothing clean though from Jermell though. You know, can't get hit with nothing clean. But I already had a feeling before the fight that he was gonna win it. Oh, see, he took some shot. He took a shot right there. Yeah, homie, switching. He in orthodox now. He tried to make you really uncomfortable. I thought he beat Laura. That draw that they scored when he faced Laura, I thought he won that. So I'm not shocked that he's the champ. I'm not. Oh, so you got counter right there. Ooh, damn. Ate some uppercuts right there. His work rate. You know, he a problem. He almost kind of remind me of like a smaller Derevchenko low-key. Just coming forward, throwing a lot of shots. Very tough. Could take a punch. You know, even if you probably drop it, he'll get up and be right back in your kitchen, you know? What we got in here? It's in the fridge. So just to give you all a little idea how this dude get down. Do he got a chance versus Jermell? What you think? Let's see. Oh, man. My bad. Hold on. Pardon me. Let me get this down. My bad, chat and playback. Let me get this down so y'all can see. Hey, shout out to Jarvin Vergus for your donation, man. Appreciate you. Let me check the other device to make sure everything coming through. My bad. We ain't perfect, dog. Let me check. Sure everything coming. All right. So I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of what he working with. He be switching. So my bad on earlier having a what's the name up covering the video, but there you go. So you see him orthodox. He be switching. He was taking some clean shots from Teixeira though, and y'all know Jermell got power, and his power carries into the late rounds too. So with the volume that this guy that he throws, is like if he get tired, it's a wrap. It's a wrap versus Jermell. But the guy want to fight him though. He does want to fight him. Y'all see all the combinations he throw? He tries to weigh you down, upstairs, downstairs, straight left. He's switching a lot. Uppercuts, straight right. Yeah, he just can't get tired versus Jermell. He can be very disruptive and make you uncomfortable, but if he fades, man, I can see him, getting caught with a big shot from Jermell. But he's gonna be tough though. Yeah, Laura was sleeping on Ronald. Yeah. Hey, y'all hit the like button, the one that's watching the playback and the one's tuning in live. So y'all let me know what's up with Castano, man. What y'all feel about him? He want to be undisputed champion. He want to be the next Argentinian to do it. So y'all let me know what's up. But yeah, Brian Castano, he could be the next Argentinian to get it, make it happen since Carlos Monzon. But I like this guy. He can really fight. Says he tried to do my boy Erslan the Laura dirty. Yeah. Jermell is a beast, man. He is a beast. But I honestly feel like Castano is more competition than Teixeira. We seen it. He pretty much beat him handily. And we see the type of stuff he like to do in there. He a workhorse. So he might be the dark horse of 54. Like a lot of people were sleeping on this dude. He got my attention with the Laura fight. So I wasn't sleeping on him after that. I was like, damn, he beat Laura to me. In a competitive fight, I was like, yeah, he beat Laura. But hey, he champ now. And he got a more relevant belt than Laura. Laura got that regular scrap. The WBA, the regular belt. Last I checked. So, I wonder what's going on behind the scenes as far as Jermell and him working out that fight. Because he wants the smoke. Okay, he wants the smoke. All we be, on this side, we support them. We don't discriminate as long as they keep the same energy, Because some guys be like that. Like, I want to be undisputed. I want all the smoke. I want to fight all the top guys. He said all of that. I want to fight all the top guys. Okay, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy, fam. That's it. We'll support you. We need more big champ shit going on in boxing. Because right now, my number one pound for pound is a female. Just saying. Y'all know the name by now. And that's because she on some big champ shit. Some shit I wish the men was on a regular basis. I wish they would be on Clarissa level, like on a regular basis. No cap. Will he be the next one, though? Will he? Damn, it's me again, live all day promotions. Serrano might be kicking it. He might have something to say. Let me drop the link for him. Y'all know me, man. I'll be just, random with it. I might catch some heat on something. I'm like, oh, shit, let me drop some flame on this one. But this is a flame of fame for Brian Castano. You know what I mean? Latino community and all that. Y'all get behind this one right here. This dude say he want to be undisputed. He free smoke. He can really scrap. He might be able to upset Jermell. You know what I mean? And not to make it about race and shit. I just be, flaming y'all because some of y'all be racist. But this is a good one to support, man. This guy is can really fight. Argentina. You know what I'm saying? Get behind this guy and look into this man's career. Look at what he's doing. Could he be the next one? But flame of fame to Brian Castano. Brian Castano. Energy changes with these male fighters. Yeah. Yeah. The energy changes. Unfortunately, we wish it wasn't like that, but that's just how it go. That's just how it go, man. But you got some of them still trying to be on some big champ shit and keep the sport alive, man. There's just too many divas in the sport. But as long as Castano will just stay on that and don't switch up, because he got the talent, he got the ability to do it. Just come up with the right game plan. Be smart. He's an intelligent fighter. Man, shout out to Argentina. They be having some. I'm talking about, man. You get in there with them. You respect them. I can guarantee that any fighter that's been in there, they come out of the ring like this.
Listen. He's a hell of a fighter.
No cap. He's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I remember when Keith fought Diego Chavez. I remember Broner fought Maidana. What's the dude? Sergio Martinez. That's Paul Whelan, boy. I'm telling you, these dudes can scrap. Now you got Castano out here putting hands on people. Who else we had? It was Argentinian. Lucas Matisse. Man, these dudes be having hands. So Argentina, don't sleep on these dudes, man. Maybe a quick little run. Yeah, shout out to Actual. Say he been watching Castano for years, been on the grind. I think Castano can do it. I think he can. I don't sleep. This dude got talent. So I didn't even cover that fight though. The Teixeira versus Castano. I didn't cover that, but in my mind, I was like, you know what? I think Castano gonna beat him. Because I had seen him already. I had never really watched Teixeira before, but I knew Castano could really scrap. I had seen it was like some highlights I had seen of Teixeira, and I was like, you know what, man? He ain't all of that. Like, I was like, Jermell will blaze through this dude quick. Easy work. But when I found out he was going to face Castano, I was like, ooh. Castano win. That's going to be some work for Jermell. That's not going to be easy work. So just tell y'all that. For the Charlo fans, Texas, he's a unified champ. I respect him. I'm a fan of Jermell. He can really, he a dog. He can really go. Excuse me, he a lion. He really go for that. But it ain't going to be no easy work facing Brian Castano at all. At all. And if Jermell get him, it's going to be in the late rounds. Like, we going to get him out of there. Charlo works him. Okay. So, great fight. This is for Undisputed, man. This is for Undisputed at 154. For all of the scraps. All of them. These two will decide who is the top dog at 154. Castano versus Jermell. If nothing else happens to where they get a fight and they, in between them facing each other and somebody loses them, as long as nothing don't happen. But live chat and playback, y'all can let us know. Who you picking? Castano or Jermell Charlo for Undisputed? Who? Ain't no quit. Shout out to Ronald and his son. No quit in them. Jermell Charlo versus Castano, fuck around, be the fight of the year if it happens this year. I hope it do, Actual. If that fight happened this year, man, I want to get as many Undisputed fights as we can get this year. You say wishful thinking and all that, so what? I want to see as many Undisputed fights as possible. We got Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor coming this year. Hopefully AJ and Fury. Hopefully we get Castano, Charlo. Shit, what else, man? And then the rest of them, unifications to where, 147 is like, they got to hurry up, get it together. 135, that's why I've been putting pressure on the TO shit. You know what I mean? Fight Devin Haney so we can just totally end all debate. You should have no dispute when considering yourself undisputed. Should be no more dispute. So, beat Devin, dispute is no more. Jermell, you got Jermell? B got Jermell. True Media Gang. Yeah, man. Let me shout out my peoples while I'm here. As y'all know, I'm just the point guard of the UGC. I just throw the lobs. But you got to check out my homies on the channels tab. If you here, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. And once again, if you like what your boy doing on the channel, you can support. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. You know. But let me shout out the click. Let me shout out the click. We got 1-2. 1-2 Kid. He on the channels tab. We got Actual. Shout out to Rocket Strike for coming back today. Jumping on the platform. Shout out to Jamal for jumping on earlier. Young Bill, Rookie of the Year. Iron Cone. Big shout out to H Money who been coming through showing support. Keep doing your thing, brother. Keep entertaining, keep inspiring. Ron the Don. RGM. Shout out to my free smoke homie, Tony Reviews. And speaking of Red, Huckleberry Promotions. Goddamn. Let's get it. Lisa Bells. Dragon Leg, Sporting Advantage. The whole clique. My dog, Charles D and IO. You already know, man. Invite or nada. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe and hit that bell. To the whole playback gang, I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Leave your thoughts below in the comment section. And Jamal Wright, too, if I ain't shout you out, dog. Shout out to Jamal. Always be coming through. But Flame of Fame to the live chat. Let's see. Actual says it really is a 50-50 fight. Castano ain't no joke. You fuck around and get Mel a second L. It's possible, man. It's definitely possible. If this guy, that's what I said, I call him the dark horse of the division. Like, a lot of people slept on him. And it was just like, yo, that lower fight just got my attention. I was like, man, this dude right here. And, you know, I respect the Argentinians, man. There's some tough individuals come out of there. LaRon, my dog LaRon in the chat. Exactly. Charles D. So that's pretty much it for this. That's pretty much it for this one. Don't forget, look into this guy, Carlos Monzon. He was a bad man. He was a bad man. Look into him. You know. And big ups to, like I say, all the ones that's on that big champ shit. Pursuing them belts, man. Not the ones trying to downplay and say, oh, man, you know, belts don't matter. Belts don't matter. I'm the people's champ. I'm the people's champ, man. You know, be on that silliness. Yes, sir. That's all I got, man. Y'all be safe. BHP.